Damn, Jetsky, you wasted no time getting here. That is insane how quickly you got in here. I'm even early. How did you get here so quick? That's insane. 1993, how old does that make you? I'm not quick with math. Well, since you're the first person in here, 28. How's everything look? Does it look professional? There's Gregorian chants to get things going on. Me dressed up like a preach. Smohio, how we doing? Welcome. Welcome to Confession. Oh, I know who you are. I remember when you followed. Wolverine, how are we? Everyone take a seat. We're about to begin. Tommy Boy, welcome to the show. I'm glad to hear from everybody. I'm glad everyone showed up today on this beautiful Friday. This costume really makes me feel like a priest, so I'm going to start acting like one. I don't have a rosary. I feel like that would have really committed to the ensemble, but I'm glad anyone showed up. No Espíritu Santo de Hijo de Espíritu. Oh, SM Ohio. I'm going to call you Smojito from now on. That's your nickname. That's what you get. That's what you get for showing up. It's very peaceful in here. This is where this is a cry circle. This is where we come together and we talk about what's going on. If we have anything we need to get off our chest. We'll also be going over some text mess breakdowns. Just having a good old time. These Gregorian chants fucking rip. What else we got? Oh, this guy's spitting. En Espíritu Santo deseo Cassandra te serabehu. Damine sores son de peracanso. This shit rips. Alright, give me a mo. Can there be a happy ending to these down bad stories? It depends. I'll gladly help anyone through these down bad stories. God snapped on this one. I'm not the one deciding what these down bad stories are. Like a priest in a confessional booth, I have no control of what you're going to say. I'm just here to help. Do I watch anime? No. I watched Attack on Titan, but I feel like that's a slippery slope. You watch 1, you watch 4, you watch 18, all of a sudden you have a body pillow, you have a tattoo in Japanese that is not translated correctly. You think it says, I don't know, water, but it really says fucking weeb. Dirty fucking weeb. It's just a bad path to go down. Hey, if you're into it, you're into it. I have no problem with anime watchers, I just have a problem with what anime does to the brain. It's what I assume the DARE program was all about. I'm watching anime since I was like 10. Well, I'm assuming your brain is soup. But once again, I'm sure you're a great guy. What do these crowns mean? Oh, you're Prime Gaming. Word, word, word. Right, let's straighten this out a little bit. Adonai Anahenu, Adonai Echad. Wait, that's Jewish. What's the Christian prayer? Our Father? I went to Catholic school, I should know this. Why do I know a Jewish prayer? What happened in my life? Why do I know that? That's crazy. This priest outfit is doing weird things to me. Barokatam. Alright. While we wait for our first call, let me pull up some down bad texts. Un momento. Espíritu Santo. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do the Spanish Lord's Prayer. What is the best advice for dealing with a friend who has been very pessimistic view on relationships? Well, what's the end goal? Are you trying to get him to shut the fuck up, or are you trying to get him a relationship? If you get him to shut the fuck up, it's pretty easy. You tell him to shut the fuck up. Especially if you're in a relationship and you're happy. You can tell him to suck it. Oh, this is an absolute classic. I'm gonna scooch my head a little bit. Put me over here. I've talked about this one on the show before. Oh, hold on. We're getting a call.
Call from
Palmer.
to accept, press 1.
All
To
right.
send a voice.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, my son. Let me turn down the music real quick. How are we doing today, sir?
Not great.
Not great. All right, do you want to tell me why?
All right, so I just got back from break, and my ex-girlfriend, who I really miss a lot, just asked me to hang out with her over break. So,
Yeah.
wanted to impress her. I got my hair cut. I even bought a new shirt and everything.
Okay.
And then when I went to pick her up, she decided to go out with her guy friends instead.
With her guy friend?
With her guy friends, multiple.
Okay. Do you know where they ended up going?
Bars downtown, I think.
And you weren't invited?
She told me she wasn't ready to hang out yet, but now she wants to get dinner tonight, and I already bought her flowers for yesterday, so I don't know what to do.
All right, my first question came to my mind immediately. How much did you spend on this shirt?
It was a $60 shirt from Jose Bank, I think.
Good Lord. All right, okay. All right. So, what is your game plan for tonight? Are you going to see her?
I feel like I'm weak enough to where if she wants to see me again, I will do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did you break up in the first place?
She said that she didn't feel the spark that she used to feel.
And how long have you guys been apart?
3 months.
3 months. Okay, so I doubt a spark's going to come back in 3 months. So here's my opportunity to you. All right?
Okay.
I need you to last second cancel on her.
Like, just like turn the tables.
Turn the tables. She did it to you.
Okay.
She thinks you are in her little purse. That's what I'm thinking right now. I think she thinks that you're her little plaything and that she can, whenever she wants you, she can have you back. You know? Which just seems like it's the situation, is it not?
I guess so. It's easier said than done, but I can try.
You need to do your best. You need to do your best to seem like you're super into it, and at the last second, you need to say something more important came up. And don't tell her what it is. God forbid you tell her what it is. Leave her wondering what could be more important than her in your life. And then once you do that, I'm telling you, she'll be asking to hit you up every day until you go back from break.
That's gonna take a lot of willpower.
Do you think you have it in you, son?
Now I do.
Damn straight. Okay. I want you to have a great day. I want you to go out, and I want you to do your best to just throw her through the spin cycle, okay?
I'm gonna try. You're right. I'm gonna try.
I appreciate your call in. I hope I helped. Say a couple Hail Marys and figure it out, okay?
Thank you, Father.
No problem. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. We saved one soul today. That's all that matters. We did it, boys. My advice was perfect. He handled it well. Could not have been a better call. He was going through it. We helped him through it. The mud is thick, but the blood is thicker. $60 for a shirt, though? Is he out of his fucking mind? That's insane. Who would pay $60 for a shirt? Joseph A. Bank. I mean, hey. I can't imagine. I can't imagine what that girl was doing to him to make him feel that way, but I'm glad he has a game plan now. Poor guy is exactly what I was thinking. He could have, I mean, hey. There's very little you can do for someone like that, but yeah, 60. And he said he bought her flowers. I forgot to bring that up. He bought her flowers for the night before, didn't have a chance to give it to her. So I think that's going to be the number one reason why he might see her tonight is because he's just got a bouquet of flowers sitting on his table, and he's going to be sitting there at 6:30 p.m. stroking his beard, thinking he should go out and give her the flowers. But god damn it, you going to show up with a bouquet of flowers? God, I wish I could get him on the phone again. He was wrong. Hopefully he follows my advice. She just wants attention. Humans are like that, you know? You leave them for a little bit. You just gotta ignore them. It's like a vaccine. Not a vaccine. Don't ignore your vaccines. It's like a virus. You gotta drown it out. The only way I would spend that is for a concert shirt. That's a good point. But he went to Joseph A. Bank, which is fucking hilarious. So it must be a button-up, right? I don't know what Joseph A. Bank sells. I'm a priest. Oh, hold on. Hold on, we're getting another call.
Call from.
Donald.
Donald.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello, Donald.
Hey.
Hi,
What's
Donald.
up, man? Big fan.
Awesome. Love to hear it. What are we doing with today?
So I got a bit of a current predicament I'm in. Actually, need your advice. So, okay, so I was dating this girl.
Right.
A couple months. Then she got a job across the country, right? So we broke up.
Tough.
Tough. Hate to see it. We were still in touch, and then all of a sudden she just like blocked me and everything, right?
Right.
Couldn't get in touch with her. The only way to get in touch with her was on. We were still friends on LinkedIn.
Oh, God.
And so a few days ago, she messaged me saying, "Hey, you need to stop viewing my LinkedIn profile. I keep getting notifications."
Okay. Okay.
So then she blocked me on LinkedIn here. So I don't really know what happened. I know I think I made another LinkedIn account. Do you think I could add her on that?
Okay. All right, buddy. I have a few questions for you before we continue, all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, first question is how long were you guys dating before this all happened?
Like 3 months.
Okay. That was exactly what I was afraid you were going to say. And when she got the new job, did we break up just for that, or was there more reasonings that she gave you?
That was all she really gave.
Okay. So it seems like you kind of, jumped in a little too quick. I feel like if she really wanted to make it work, she probably wouldn't have blocked you on everything, right, bud?
Yeah, but yeah, that's fair, but I can't know why if I can't talk to her about it, right?
Right. So I would say, one, delete that brand new profile you just made. That's going to make everything a lot easier for a lot of people. 'Cause that's damn near criminal behavior. So we're just going to delete that new account you made, and then moving on,
Okay.
we're going to ignore her for at least 6 months, right? And here's my reasoning on
6 months.
Yes, because I know that sounds.
Okay.
I'm sure that sounds dramatic to you, but 6 months is enough time for a human being to start remembering the good things about you, and not the fact that you were stalking her on LinkedIn, right? If you give someone enough
Right.
time, they start developing rose-colored glasses. So if you give her the space that she obviously was looking for in the first place, and then just come in, think probably Valentine's Day or around her birthday, get some kind of reason to be a friendly person to reach out and say, hey, just saying happy birthday, hope everything's well. Then you can go for it,
Okay.
right? Then you make a second account to say that, because then maybe it seems like you made a second account for no reason, not because you're desperately in love with someone that you knew for 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say just hit the brakes, take a breather, recoup in 6 months. How's
Maybe
that
she
sound?
unblocks. She can unblock.
She might almost always. I can guarantee you she'll unblock you on at least one thing.
All right.
All right.
Maybe it'll be LinkedIn. Okay.
And I might talk shit about you just for a little bit after you hang up, but it's just for the show. I really wish you the best. All right.
Okay.
Okay. That man was an insane person, a very crazy man. That was terrifying. 2 LinkedIn accounts. Sorry, let's get these Gregorian chants going. 2 LinkedIn accounts he made. I've never heard of that in my life. LinkedIn is not a place to get laid. LinkedIn is a place for business. Strictly business. Holy shit. I mean, I wish him the best, and I really... Oh, we're getting another call?
Call from...
Whoa.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Yo.
Yo, what up?
Yo, it's the Down Bad Hotline.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I got some issues that I've been dealing with for a while, and I've been needing to speak to you, man. It's fucked up.
All right, let me hear it. As long as it's not, criminal.
No, it's nothing too.
All right.
It's nothing too personal. It's too crazy.
All right, what are we thinking?
So, knew this girl for probably 8 or 9 months. She lived on the other side of Jersey. And then next thing you know, just entire life ruined.
Entire life is ruined?
I didn't really do anything, man. This girl just swatted my house like 3 nights ago.
Holy shit, swatted? Like she...
Like, there were probably 12 police cars outside of my apartment building. I'm just in my room smoking a blunt. I just get a knock on my door. I open it up. They're like, yo, is your father getting ready to commit suicide? I said, what? They go, yo, we just got a call from a different area code, a young girl talking about a suicide hostage threat. Are you okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. Like, I'm shaking now, but no.
Holy shit. Okay, so let's... Not to say that's not obviously the precipice of the situation, but back up a little bit. Was it just a bad breakup that started this?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
So how long were you dating?
I want to say 5 or 6 months total, up until one of her family members had accidentally been sent a inappropriate video of both of us by her, which resulted in the initial breakup.
This is like a Oscar-winning storyline. This is fucking...
I'm glad to hear that I can be the one to tell it.
That first... Listen, oh, my TV just started going. Pardon me. Listen. So, what I need you to understand, okay? This is obviously a terrible situation that you're in, right? This is like the classic crazy ex, a little bit more than the class. Most girls would key a car, not call it a suicide threat. But
yeah.
You need to understand that to make a girl act like this, you have to be packing a hammer in your shorts. You must be doing something right. Listen, you can laugh, but it's true.
Oh, shit. Thank you, man.
You gotta be... A girl does not call in a suicide hostage threat to the United States military unless she's ready to kill for you. So you have her in your grips. Don't know about the whole sending a sex tape to her family thing. That's on her side, but I think let's hope that's the end of it. And like I said to the last guy, maybe give it 3 months. Definitely block her on damn near everything, because this is like we're confirmed it's her.
Oh,
right?
I'm done, man. I already found a new one. We've moved on. Much better pussy than the last one, at least.
Bro,
but the emotional scale is not as good as it used to be.
Well,
I do not feel the same.
Okay.
But I know she loves this Instagram page or this Twitch channel. So if you're seeing this, thanks, man. You know who it is.
Okay.
Fuck
100%.
that.
I appreciate the call in, man. I don't even need to give you advice. You seem like you know what you're doing. It just seems like you're having a bad
Yeah.
time. I appreciate the story, though. That was a fucking fantastic story. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Bye.
All right, I'll talk to you. Oh, God, I love our viewership so goddamn much. That story was fucking awesome. Woo. Yeah. God, another call. New Jersey's fucking crazy.
Call from... To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, I'm Ben. Did I make it on the show?
You did make it on the show, yes.
I'm very happy.
You're very happy? About what?
I am that I made it on the show.
Oh, perfect. Do you have any down bad stories for us?
I called the chick mommy.
Have I talked to you before, Ben?
There are many like me.
So, okay. I'm excited to talk about this. So, can you break down the plot line of when you ended up calling a woman mommy?
the I was very down bad one day,
Right. That's how it
and
always starts.
mm, and of course it was an online relationship. I'm
Right.
a young guy, I'm sure you can tell.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, and chick and I started talking, and I was like really low in my self-esteem. And she was telling me like,
Wait, can you speak up
"Hey,
just a
sis,
little
I
bit?
like
We're
that."
having a hard time
Oh
hearing you.
yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. So we're talking, right?
Right.
And she's kind of like giving me a little confidence boost. So I'm happy to go along with whatever.
Right, right, right.
I'm some sad schmuck in my first relationship, so
Right, of course.
right. So I'm going along with it. I'm feeling great, and then one day I wake up and I realize like I'm a fucking loser. So I drop 15 pounds. I break up with the chick, and I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When did you call her mommy though?
Fuck, like not even like 2 weeks in.
Was it during coitus
This
or
is
was
like
it just
this is
over text? Like what brought you to
oh, it was literally just over text. Like,
Did she even call you
yeah,
daddy or was it just mommy?
dude, it was such a problem. Like she was into both, so she used to like write it on her wrist, and I was not for that. Like I'm a
Okay.
very like yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
not for that.
what I need you to do, I'm gonna give you the classic priest um
Yeah,
say three Hail Marys, and I heard you lost a bunch of weight. I appreciate that, but your sins
I
will be
did. Yeah,
forgiven if at the point you run
thank you.
a mile in let's say 5:45, 5 minutes 45 seconds.
It's snowing outside, so I'll do it now.
Okay. Whenever you can get it done, come back to the chat, and your sins will be forgiven. All right?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. All right, I love you. Good night.
I love you too. I was laughing my ass off, trying not to laugh my ass off at this chat, saying that you could hear the shame in his voice. That was one of the funniest fucking things I read in this chat. Holy shit. That's a good point. That we had to get that boy to speak up because, of course, I understand that it's hard to talk about these things, and we are not here to judge. I judge a little bit, but on the inside, I would never tell that man to his face that was weird to call a girl mommy. I'm not saying I haven't called a girl mommy either. A man will start a war to get laid. So let's not point fingers. Insanity. Oh my god, just back getting his haircut and his eyebrows slit. Jesus Christ. All right, we have another caller.
Call from.
Richard.
To
Richard.
accept, press 1.
Hello.
Yo,
What up, Richard? How we doing today?
pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. What's your story, man?
Okay, so it's not something I'm going through now, but what I did go through. I'm actually currently happy in a relationship right now, but this was this one girl that I was 20 at the time, and this girl was 23,
Okay.
and we were just friends
She was
at
3
first, and
years
then
older than you.
yeah, she was 3 years older than me,
Okay.
and we kind of like hit it off as friends first, and then it escalated and it became like friends with benefits.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I caught feelings, but she was saying that she didn't feel the same way, and then she was like stuck on this guy who lived in Mexico.
Where do you live?
And then I live in Florida. We both live in Florida.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe if you were in Arizona it'd be a little different, but that's a pretty far cry from Mexico. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. So then she would tell me, "Oh, don't worry about him." Like, he would call from time to time, and I always believed that, being the dumbass 20-year-old I was.
Right.
And so it became like I started catching so much feelings that like I would leave work on my lunch break, like I would spend my hour lunch to like go to her place, and I would buy her Chipotle like every time. And
Hey,
I paid
Chipotle's
for
not cheap either. Chipotle's one of the most expensive fast foods
it's
you could buy.
not.
It's like
And she got guac every time.
oh my God, that's like a $3 upcharge. What? It was like $16 every time you bought her food.
Yes, and it was about 3 times a week, and then that didn't include weekends where like I would pay for everything, and then I like I like had the like the balls one day. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go ask her to be my girlfriend,
Right.
and then she said no because I was too young.
So, okay. So she let you buy everything for her, and she let you hook up with her, right?
Yeah, like we did a lot of things. Like we didn't actually have sex though, but like we were like friends with benefits.
Right. Okay, yeah. So she let
Yeah.
you do that. She let you buy her the guac. You saw her almost every day and on weekends, but she wouldn't put the label on it or exclusivity
Yeah.
because you were too young.
Yeah, she used that excuse even though like I caught her many times talking to this guy in Mexico, and she was always like, "Oh, he was just saying hi." And it was like nothing. I'm like, and I always believed her every time.
Ah, that's that made the story 90% worse. The fact that you just say you believed it, because I could see myself maybe being like, "Hey, she's full of shit, but I'm happy where I'm at." But the fact that you were young and dumb enough to believe that is murderous. But you know what? The fact they're able to look back on this, one, I've heard you laugh a couple times while telling this story, so you're able to laugh about it, which is fucking
Yeah.
terrific. The fact that you're able to share it with us is fantastic. And all in all, fuck this person. I'm sure she's doing way worse than you right now, it seems like.
Oh, and then like so kind of like down bad on her end. It's funny though because the relationship I'm in now, the girl's about 7 years older than me.
You just go for older, huh? Like, that's your MO.
I mean, kind of, because like young girls don't know what the fuck they want. That's why all these like down bad stories you got are all about dumbass young girls.
Well, it's just high school and college, man. No one knows what the fuck they want then. But regardless, yeah.
Yeah. So that girl, that 23-year-old at the time, she actually hit me up recently because like I guess I still followed her through like one of my Instagram pages, and like I didn't even care at that point,
Right, yeah, you moved
and we
on.
never, yeah, we never got the closure. I kind of ghosted her, but she hit me up and she sent me like her Instagram story where people could see that people see your stories, and she's like, why do you keep looking at my stories? And I'm like, does it bother you? And then she's like, just trying to like stir something because I
Yeah.
feel like she feels regret. She feels regret
Or either
from like
regret or
what
she just,
happened.
because you, for I don't know how long, gave her all that attention and money and da 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 da. And like, it's like anything, your body builds up a tolerance to it. So she obviously started missing something great in her life after you disappeared, and then you view her story. I've been called out by exes a lot because I'm kind of OCD in a way that I want to clear all the stories on my Instagram feed. So I'll either let that shit scroll or whatever. Like, I don't watch stories because I'm into someone. I just watch stories because I watch stories. So it's the same thing where it's like, why would she reach out to you if she didn't give a shit or if she was actually mad? She just wants that attention from you again. So it's
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
just, yeah, exactly. I love this story. I love that you were the absolute winner in it. Fuck her, and just keep moving forward. Do not. You should just block her on that other account too. Honestly.
Yeah, she blocked me. Like she was like, oh yeah, I just wanted to come and tell you like I'm gonna block you. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Fuck her. Fuck
that's
her.
cool.
Terrible person. All right.
All
Good.
right, man. Thanks for
Good
your
story.
time.
No problem. See ya. Does Down Bad Patrol have down bad stories? I have several down bad stories. You look at me and tell me this is the face of someone that you would love forever. Incorrect. These Gregorian chants make this show so much better. Yeah, bro. That is getting the guac every time is such a disrespectful thing. I don't have it in me to ask my parents or anyone who loves me for money. If someone's getting me food, I ask for McDonald's, 2 cheeseburgers, and a Coke. Nah, bro, you're handsome. What do you mean? I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7". You can't tell because I'm fucking porky. I'm hairy as shit. I get weird acne under my eyes. Which one has it? Is it this one? Focus. Not a good look. I waited at a Red Robin for 4 hours for a girl. She never showed up. I went to a movie theater in middle school waiting for a girl. Never showed up. I, what did I do? I followed and unfriended a girl 5 times on Snapchat because I couldn't bring myself not to talk to her anymore. It's tough. It's a tough life. Short kings, rise up. I am a short king. Damn straight. Damn, she didn't even let him hit. That's another terrible thing about that. Short guys are better, not gonna lie. We're better at hiding. We definitely are better than hiding. I don't get why people like tall people. I don't trust tall people. They see too much up there. Imagine walking on the street and seeing the tops of everyone's heads. That's too much power. You're constantly on an ego trip. Short people have lived a hard life. We're not going to get into this right now. How's everyone doing? I saw some people ask if you could text in down bad. I suppose you could just put it in the chat and I would respond to it while I'm not taking calls. But there's no way to text in down bad. We don't have that set up. Yo, I'm Richard. Thanks for doing this. No problem, Izami. You're like the third person in here. Thanks for calling in. You guys have been so great to me so far. I was expecting like 2 calls today. And yet you guys keep calling in. It's fucking amazing.
Call from
Tommy.
Tommy. All right. Hi, Tommy. How we doing?
Man, we're doing all right. First and foremost, fellow short king here, so thanks for having me on.
How short are we talking? I want those numbers.
5'6", baby. And you talk about Porky. I am built like a fucking box.
Britch.
195, baby.
Oh, fuck. Is it muscle or fat?
Depends what side we're looking at.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate your absolute honesty. 5'6" and 5'7", it's all the same at one point. You know, anything below 5'9" is undesirable. So I feel that. I think I'm at 175 right now. Definitely, I'm growing. My what you call it? What's that thing that lets you eat like shit, but you don't get fat?
Metabolism?
My metabolism, I just hit 24. It has fully shit the bed. So I haven't changed my eating habits at all, and it's just been negative results. But what's your down bad story, my brother?
All right. So I hopped in on the TikTok live, gave a little bit of insight into what happened, but fell in love with a girl when I was a junior in high school.
Right.
Took her to prom. Had a whole thing, decorated her car because that's what kids in the South do. Is they decorate cars.
Right, I've seen that. That's not I wouldn't call that down bad. I would say that's average standard.
Well, it was. You'll go to prom with me in Pigsville. Don't give me too much credit here,
okay.
Father. So I drove her home on the way home. Of course, I had a Burn mix CD for her.
Right.
Full of Parachute. I don't know if you ever heard the band Parachute. That's fully down bad. Right
yeah, bro, that's tough. Okay.
Looked over and told her that I loved her and I was gonna marry her.
Wait, hold up. Back.
Said,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up. So
we were in the trust tree.
You were in the what? The trust tree?
You and I. We're in the trust tree right now.
Okay, yeah. We can hang out here. I'm just wondering. So you looked at her, said, "I love you, and I'm gonna marry you."
Yeah.
And how long? Like, were you dating at all, or did you just take her to prom?
No, we were just we were just friends.
Okay.
And I just had a hunch.
Okay.
And so she was like, she hit me with, well, our friendship is so important to me, yada yada yada. I'm not looking to date right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Prom was probably the middle of April. I'm pretty sure she was dating somebody by like the middle of May.
Oh my God, bro.
No. Buckle up, baby. It gets worse. So of course, like I didn't wait around. I did my thing. So I,
right.
Dated throughout the years. But I failed out of college, and she went to college about an hour and a half north of me. So I would go up and see her, probably once every 6 months or so.
Okay.
And of course, I would sit there and I'd listen at dinner. Oh, this guy just didn't treat me right, and I'm like, oh wow, yeah, it's super
shoulder
sad.
Cry on, yeah.
Exactly. And so I put up with that for 7 years and was friend zoned. So I finally gave up, and after she graduated college, she came back. We've been together for 4 years, been married for 8 months.
No way.
If you'll let me send you something on Instagram, I'll send you the pictures from prom to our wedding night that we recreated the same photos.
No, that is fucking... I've never heard a story go fucking north like that. That's That's up good. We have not had. I tell people all the time I can't get one up good story on this fucking show. And first of all, let me say that I would never suggest anyone do what you did. I would never. I would say give up 5 years before you gave up. I guess if you know, you know. You said you had a hunch, but still, Jesus Christ, man!
Oh.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
I did forget to add in one story. So one of the back and forths where I would go up and see her, she actually invited me to be her +1 for her best friend's wedding, where she was the maid of honor.
Right.
She canceled within 36 hours of the wedding.
Who canceled?
My wife.
Fucking Christ, man. You're just. I don't know if you're into buying lottery tickets, but I would suggest you do that because there are so many men praying to be in your position right now. I don't want to give anyone in this chat false hope because Jesus Christ. Don't do what he just did. That is insane. But I'm glad it worked out for you. I love your persistence, and I'm sure she does too. I hope it works out. How many years you been married? You say 4?
No. We've been together for 4 years, and we've been
just got married, right?
We've been married for 8 months.
Okay.
All right. So if you get on your Instagram, I just sent you the pictures too, so you can see the real rags to riches story there.
I don't.
If we can do a live reveal.
I personally don't have the access to the Instagram. That's someone else with this fucking company, but
look at that.
I
You're
will.
Too fucking big time.
I'll tell what's his face, the guy who runs the Instagram's on a plane right now. But once he lands, I'll try and get him to bring it up for us. All right.
All right. Good deal, man.
All right. Great story, man. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate you.
See you, bud. Jesus Christ! What a homie. That's fucking crazy. I think he told me that story recently. I don't know where I saw that story, but he definitely said, maybe he said it in the chat. That was fucking awesome. Woo! I'm gonna put these Gregorian chants again, sorry. Can't have this show without Gregorian chants. What a fantastic fella. Don't do what he did, though. That's stupid. What an idiot. I'm glad it worked out for him, though. I got really into this girl. She was dating someone else. When they broke up, I found out a sex tape of her with a hairbrush went around school. That's not really a sex tape, but she was also the only girl to tell me Happy Valentine's Day. I invited her to my birthday, and she never came. My whole life, I've had small birthdays because I'm terrified of people not showing up to my birthday. There's no sadder moment in a man's life than deciding to throw a party for himself and no one giving a shit. Right? I think you learned a lesson that day. I don't know what the hair comb has to do with any of that, but, you know, make things about you. Send invites to the people you know are going to show up, because they're not going to show up, the people who don't give a shit. They have better things to do. What a crazy story. Shmimo, what'd I call you? What was your nickname? Shmomojito? You missed a crazy story. That boy was up good. Up good's in the chat. W's in the chat. That was beautiful. Smojito. That's your name. That's what you get. Thanks, Jet. Jet's guy. We got some regulars already. We already got some homies in here. How long have I been live? I think it's only been 10 minutes. And I've had 20 fucking callers. It's been 38 minutes. Okay. Alright. These chants fucking kick ass. Oh, we got another call.
Call from.
Max.
To accept, press 1.
Yes, brother.
All right, this is a down bad story from when I was in college.
Okay.
So, I went to a pretty small school in New York. It was like an hour from the city, and I'd seen this girl around campus. She's mad fine, right?
Right.
I had no game. Okay, I did not have the game to just spit at the chick.
Okay.
So then one day I'm going into New York for an interview, and then I come back. I'm at the train station, and she's getting off the train too. Total coincidence. She looks at me. She goes, "Oh, you go to this school?" I go, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Oh, can you give me a ride?" So I'm like, "Oh, of course." So I give her a ride, and we hit it off instantly. Get back to campus, right? We have random encounters here and there, and then one day I'm like, "Can I get your number?" It's kind of awkward,
Right.
but I get it. And then my friends, and then one day we're hanging out in my room, and my two friends burst into my dorm, and they just start making fun of me so bad in front of her. She literally never talks to me again. Okay?
Okay.
And then I kept trying to be like,
hey, you want to hang out? Da, 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 just like, oh, bro, I was like down bad. Like I just couldn't take a hint to be like, I should probably not talk to this girl ever again.
Well, hey, first of all, fuck the homies in this story. Why are they?
I know, dude. Bro, it was just like a wild friend group, dude. Like we're bursting each other like into each other's dorms. Like, bro, they really fucked with me on this one.
Yeah, bro, are you still homies with them?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a part of a friend group that we tell each other we love them by saying we're all fat, ugly fucks. Like we're very angry people. But
Oh yeah, we're very similar, dude.
but hey, listen, a homie's getting late, a homie's getting late. You don't step in on that. You don't try and ruin someone else's good time. That is fucking crazy. And it also sucks that she took the bait and, dipped, but that that story bummed me out so
Well,
much. That is down bad
uh,
incarnate. That's
dude,
horrible.
yeah, well, dude, like so there's like a little more to it. So like she was also older than me too, right? I was like 18, she was like 22, so I was like, oh, great success.
Right.
Um, uh, like she was Jewish, I'm Jewish, so like we got like the travel connection. So like, dude, we're just hitting it off. And then, dude, bro, like there's also like some intermediate bullshit. Like one day, she was in the city. And I said I might go into the city this weekend. She goes, great. Do you want to go get breakfast or lunch or sometime or whatever? And I was like, oh, actually, I think I'm pretty tired. I think I'm just not gonna go to the city today.
Right.
And like, oh my god, dude, it was like I missed every hint. I think that's it. It's like I missed every hint in the book. And then when she finally was like kind of sick of it, she's like, you know what? I just think I'm not gonna talk to this kid. Like he just got wrecked so hard in front of his friends, and he never picked up on a single hint.
Oh
Like
my God. There's nothing clearer than hindsight once you're out of a situation because
exactly.
I mean, I can't read women, let alone a picture book. So whenever I look back on situations where holy shit, I should have jumped onto the train, I'm
hmm
constantly feeling bad about myself because I can't read people. So
Bro,
I'm
and it was even worse because small campus. So like
oh,
they're
so
like
everyone
you,
knew.
bro. Not even everyone knew. It's more like, dude, you see them every day. It's so awkward. Like the amount of down bad. Like I have a couple more down bad stories from that campus, but dude, like it gets so bad. You see the same person every day, and it's like, uh, you know,
What school was
like
this?
this is it's actually a culinary school in upstate New York. It's like like hour and a half. So
I
there's only like 1,000 kids.
I saw you had that 508 area code. I know you're from Massachusetts in some sense, right?
Yeah, dude. Boston represent.
Bang bang.
Uh, dude, but actually maybe that's not even the worst story I have, dude.
What do you got?
So I matched with this girl on campus, right, from Tinder. She's like 6'1", banging. Okay, like I don't know what's going.
How
Like, dude, like
wait,
I'm 5'8", like 5'8", average height king.
you're gonna
Okay, I'm
climb her
I'm
like a fucking tree, bro. She's six
exact,
one.
dude. All right, yeah, dude. I was like shooting above my league.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, and so there was a school event this one night, and I convinced her to go to this event. And then at the event, right, like I got there before she did, and I'm just at this table, and this like ridiculously good looking, like thick half Asian girl sits down next to me. We just start hitting it off instantly, and then we're just talking, right, and like I get a text, and I'm like, oh my god, it was like 2 hours that her and I just talking, and I totally missed the Tinder girl and blew her off and made her go to an event she didn't want to go to because I got distracted talking to this other girl, and then I ended up not getting the number for the second girl. And it was so awkward because I ended up seeing both of them on campus like every day.
Bro, how did you fuck up this many times? Consistently.
I'm like pretty autistic,
Jesus
like
Christ.
bro, shoot or shoot,
I guess, yeah.
but like
I mean, that
but
story
now,
started with you being a baller, because
yeah,
you went after it. But if you didn't get the
yeah.
number, what's the fucking point?
Exactly. But then afterwards, after that event, I was like, oh my god, this Tinder girl. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, you want to like hang out sometime or like watch a movie, da da da. And like, bro, it was like, fuck 3-pointers. Okay, it was like I'm shooting for outside the stadium, missed every dude. Like I just kept hitting the wall of the stadium, didn't even hit, and it was like, oh my god,
Bro.
I felt like such a schmuck.
Well, at least you can look into it and learn from it. That's what it's mostly about, is learning from your mistakes. It seems like you would kind of do the same shit again if you could, but
Mhm.
you
Well,
would.
well, now I'm in an amazing relationship with the most amazing girl. So I've learned my lesson.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm glad to hear that at least. I'm glad you have a W. You're a chef, I'm assuming, or did you fail out?
No, I was actually like the best. But now I'm going back to school for law because unfortunately minimum wage in New York City is kind of tough to live on.
Okay, well, good luck with the law degree. That's a bitch to get, and I wish you the best of luck with your relationship and your law degree.
Yeah, man.
All right, you keep it going. Stay golden, pony boy. God damn, you people are all fucking crazy. 6'1"? I don't even like have guy friends that are over 6'1". I got another call.
Call from
It's Dak, bitch.
Okay, all right. Hello?
Hey.
Hey,
So I have one, but I don't know if it's down bad, but it's bad.
why are you so out of breath?
It's just I am. So you're like one of the only people that actually knows this story. It's so when I was younger.
Hold up, let me
I went
preface
to-
this. This is my fucking brother, everybody, who's calling in
I
right
was
now like a
hoping you
fucking...
weren't gonna say that. So
Why
that
else
people
would I know
wouldn't-
this story?
Anyways, all right. So fucking yeah. So we went to a school of very, very small classes, about 10 graduating when we were K through 8. And you know, when classes are small like that, fucking roles get picked out real quick between nerds, jocks, popular,
Right, yeah.
and extremely unpopular.
It's
so,
one of the most anxiety-provoking moments in child life is picking the teams. I feel that.
Yeah, especially when you just never whatever. So, you know, things for me when I was younger weren't always the best. People weren't always, you know, super excited to have me around.
Right.
Probably an annoying kid, but I didn't know. And there was one super like good looking, you know, like every class has the chick, you know.
Yeah.
So this girl, and you know, I'd made my emotions quite clear quite a few times to her, and had often not, you know, received reciprocating feelings. She did not have very much interest in me, which is fine.
Right.
But
Sounds like you're
last day
over
of
it.
school, yeah, no, you know, don't ever let me run into any of these people in person because I'm just gonna, you know, I try to tell myself I'm gonna stand up to them, I'm just gonna start crying, basically.
I would
But
assume so.
yeah, I mean, you know. But yeah, so going into like leaving second grade, dude. This is the worst thing that's ever actually happened to me in my fucking life. You know, she came up to me, and she was like, "Hey, I just
Oh,
wanna let you
not
know, like,
this story! Not this story, dog! Holy
Yeah.
shit. All right, tell
Just
it.
everybody knows the last person I told this story to was a therapist. So,
I can't believe
yeah,
you're doing this,
so
bro. Go ahead, tell this fucking story.
I'm doing it for you, bro.
Much
Like, I just
appreciated.
didn't want you to say I was your brother, bro.
Well, you came
So,
in acting like we're all chummy, like an asshole. So go ahead, tell the fucking insanely fucked up story.
All right. Yeah. So again, this is a Catholic school. These kids did this to me in. But so you know, little Dex down on his luck all the time, and yeah, this girl came up to me, and she just was like the class girl, and she was like, you know, I really, you know, I'm into you. Like I all of a sudden, like I've just had this epiphany. You're great. And so
you can't
know
even
when
tell
you
this.
leave,
You can't even tell this story without.
it's I'm like shaking, telling you I'm sweating like a bastard. Yeah, and yeah, so she yeah, fuck, dude. When you're in like a little Catholic school, like you don't go to like school with like your neighbor. Like you don't know anybody. So when summer happens, especially if you're a fucking nerd, no one hangs out with you in the summer. So you don't see these people.
Right.
So the day ended. It was the best day of my fucking life. I remember like my heart, like I was like, oh fuck, looking back on it, it was really the best day of my life. I remember just thinking like, this is amazing. Like literally everything has changed. I can't wait to go back to like third grade and have my life be different. It's gonna be better. I'm dating the popular girl now. You know what I mean? And all summer I was asking my parents like, should I like see if she wants to be my pen pal? Like I can't wait to like
Bro,
this and that.
It's good for the show, but I kind of want to ask you to stop giving details. I really do. This is a nightmare.
Dude, do you remember that? Dude, I remember just like literally sitting in my my room all summer, thinking about her and listening to what was that one fucking band, dude? They played that song. I'm Addicted to You. Simple Plan. I'm Addicted to You on repeat. Summer '07, baby. It was fucking all. So yeah, I just remember the worst part was just like I just remember going to school and like again walking up, you know, the hill.
Yeah.
I got all the way up the hill, and I just Addicted to You by Simple Plan. Go look it up. Yeah, and I just remember like the first person who came up to me was her, and I was like, oh god, like yeah, I'm gonna get a hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is about to like,
That's
and
my
everyone's
babe.
about to fucking see it, and then the first words out of her mouth were, hey, just so you know, like that was just a joke before summer, and I,
And
played it
now
off. I was like, yeah, of course it was. I don't have 80 love letters to you in my fucking backpack, dude. I have never had a school year start worse than that. I literally, like, it was just, I've never, down bad was invented for the way that I felt when she came out. I just have, for me to at that age have the emotional maturity to not just break and be like, I'm going fucking home. I cannot tell you how much I'm sweating right now. I am pouring sweat.
Bro,
I'm like wiping my fucking forehead off every like 3 seconds.
it's fucking,
I'm dying.
It's just so fucking crazy, bro, because these guys don't know who you are, right? They don't know what a genuine piece of shit you are. But this was your villain origin story. It is. It is my villain origin story. This made you stop caring about what people think, and this made you start just deciding that if I'm gonna be hated, I'm gonna give them a reason for it, and I'm gonna just do what I want and be a piece of shit. Luckily, that's attractive to women when you're 16 to 19, so it worked out for you. But that
Yeah, it worked out great, but damn.
that story is just. I don't remember what happened. I just remember that was the best summer of my life because my brother wasn't being mean to me, and then you came home from school, and it was just all over for me. Being home was the worst time because this kid was punching walls and throwing pillows. Just a fucking nightmare. So
I had never been betrayed like that. That is definitely my first big betrayal. It's my first time, like you said. I mean, it changed me definitely. I was like, oh, people can just be like pure fucking evil, like just to fuck with me. I'm done being nice. Fuck this shit. Fuck everybody.
All right,
fucking
Dex.
bastard.
I know that was hard for you to talk about. I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I'm gonna snap you my sweat stains.
Okay. All right. I can't wait to see those. Thanks, bro.
I'll see you, buddy.
Bye. So that's my brother. He's a fucking psychopath. Maybe he'll be a regular on the show. That poor kid. I remember that day. But, like, that is... Oh, Admiral, sorry. I keep seeing you say that. Yeah, we do have a Discord. Let me pull up the link for you real quick. 1 second. We do have a Discord. We just changed all the links. Uno momento. How do you share a link for a fucking Discord? How do you share a link for a Discord? Does anyone have the link for the fucking Discord? God damn it. I should know this. Invite people. Alright, there we go. This is the link for the Discord if you want to join it. We have actually a very active fan group in the fan base group, whatever. We have a very active Discord, so if you want to hop in there, we got a lot. I think it's over 1,000 right now. People are vibing in there. But once again, my brother's a fucking psychopath, and not technically, but technically. Whoa, hold up. Do I have voicemails? Or did I just miss calls? Oh, I missed some calls. Hey guys, if I miss a call, feel free to leave a voicemail. Can't call because I'm in Mexico, but can I type a big paragraph here? Yeah, sure. I'm down. As long as I'm not on a call, I'll gladly read the chat. It's just that when I'm on the call, I want to give that person all the attention. But yeah, shoot away. I'm here to answer and help with all problems. Poor Dex. I really didn't want him to tell that story. He could have told any. I told him. He could have made up a story. He could have done anything besides fucking do what he just did. I told him if I didn't have any callers that he should call in and, make a difference. Oh, we're getting a call.
Call from.
It's Richard again.
Hi, Richard.
Yo, what up?
What up,
hey,
boy?
I don't know if it's okay. I can call back again, but
Yeah.
I just want to give you some content while everybody's just chilling. I have one more story.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's an old one too, and I was in 6th grade, and no, it was 7th grade. It was 7th grade, and I met a girl over Facebook because Instagram wasn't popping at that time. So it's Facebook, and I was talking to her online, and I see her on Facebook. I see her picture. I'm like, oh, she's cute or whatever, and she tells me like, oh, let's go to the movies, or like we plan to go to the movies or something like that.
All right.
And then I go to the movies, and she stood me up.
So, did she invite you or you invite her?
I don't exactly remember, but I feel like we just planned it. And then I remember just waiting outside of the movie for like an hour, and she stood me up. And I was like so pissed that like I went back home, and then I told her, oh, like we're done or whatever. And then like she just gave me this whole sob story, and I just forgave her. And then like we kept talking online, okay?
Right. Okay.
And then it happened again with the movies. She stood me up again.
Oh my God.
And so it happened twice, okay? But it gets worse. This gets really bad. So that happens again, and she just gives me this whole reason. I don't know why I believed it, but then I was like, I really want to see this girl. You know, the only thing I'm going based off of is her face on Facebook, and then she looks really hot. She looks like really pretty, and she tells me she's going to the.
No.
She's going to the.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, so she is at this other middle school, and I was at another middle school, and so I was like, I'm gonna see this girl no matter what. So what I did was, I lied to my mom saying I was getting bullied at my middle school, so she would make me transfer middle school.
Oh, I did not see this coming. Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah. So I lied to my mom, saying I'm getting bullied at this school, so I can transfer middle school so I can see this girl. So then I do transfer, and I find her, and her name was Karen at the time, and
Red
so
flag.
I go up. Yeah, I know, it's funny. So I went up to her, and I was like, hey, and then she saw me, and she's like, who are you? And I'm like, it's me, Richard. You don't remember? And then she's like, no. And then come to find out, her cousin Karen was catfishing me with her cousin's photo.
No.
The one I went up, yeah. So the one I went up to, her name was Jessica, and that's who I thought Karen was. And when I saw Karen, she was busted, and she was so busted. I was so disappointed. So then it was so bad that I actually dated her for a little bit just to give her a shot. so I gave her the shot of a lifetime, and I gave it to her. And yo, we went to the movies one time, and then I will never forget that we were at the movies, and bro, we were making out, and this was the weirdest shit a girl's ever done to me. She literally grabbed my tongue with her teeth and started sucking it like a vacuum, bro.
Ah!
It was the weirdest shit ever, and that was like the last straw for me. So I was like, yeah, we're definitely done.
How old were you?
I was in 7th grade, bro. I was like 12, 13.
But so I'm guessing you just stuck it out for the next 2 years at the new middle school, right? Like you didn't transfer back?
I did. I graduated from that middle school.
That is so fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was a crazy ass story. But what's even crazier is I ended up dating the one I wanted to date.
No fucking way, dog!
Yes, bro. I got her. Afterwards, I got her. And then they had another fine-ass cousin, and I went after her, too. I went to the whole fucking family,
bro. I mean, you're batting 1,000. You might as well go for it, dog.
Yeah, bro. It was so weird. And then what's crazy was that my boy wanted to date Jessica, and then it was Jessica and Karen, bro. And I was like, oh, long story. What happened to Karen, bro? Like, she, like, legit went full lesbian after me. Like, I destroyed her heart just because I murdered that heart, bro. But yeah, I feel bad, but not really. But
well, she fucking did you dirty, so whatever.
Yeah, no, like that was when that catfish show wasn't even out. That was catfish.
That girl didn't see someone else do that and come up with the idea. Like that was her natural response to get a guy, was to just lie about her appearance. Like she didn't. That wasn't a learned behavior. That was like, it was. You know how you see pyramids all over the earth, and like how did everyone know how to do that? It's just like there's a word for it where everyone just comes up with the same idea at the same time. She genuinely had the idea herself to be like, I'm just gonna lie about who I am, and hopefully I can get a date out of it. Do you think she kept inviting you to the movie theater, and just like thought she was gonna work up the courage and didn't? Like, why would she keep saying yes to that?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, because I guess like she was trying to like not disappoint me again, And then like when the time happened, she just like flaked, and I just didn't understand why. Like I just didn't know. I was like, that's crazy, man. Like how I don't know how people can catfish. It's so weird.
It's crazy, man. I mean, at that age, you're
It's so
insecure
weird.
and like you're trying to figure yourself out.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I'm not gonna drop that on her. I'm sure she's a very different person now, but fantastic story, bro. You're bringing
Yeah.
the heat today.
Well, that's my last one for now, but
Yeah, hey man.
I'll definitely keep watching.
Okay, yeah. If you come up with anything
Alright,
else,
man.
let me know.
All right, bro.
See ya.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Holy shit. Let's all take a moment to relax. We've heard a lot of bullshit today. We've dealt with a lot of nonsense. Just take a breather. We've had a pretty steady 40 viewers in this show. God damn it. It's fucking text again.
Call from
Dex.
Alright. Hello?
Hey, are you wrapping up?
No, I got time. I was just taking a breather.
So you know this story, so if you don't think it's down bad, then stop me. But you know, like the story of the two alleys.
Yeah, go ahead, tell it.
Okay, all right. So yeah, one time when I was like, just got my license, so I was like a sophomore or a junior. I knew these two girls named Allie H and Allie.
I was gonna say,
A.
are you gonna drop their full fucking names, bro? How about you pump the brakes a little bit? But
No, but it's important that those aren't even the real last name fucking variables or whatever. So yeah. So Allie H was this like flame senior. She was so hot. And then there was Allie A was a freshman and just generally not hot.
a little,
So
we'll say a little homey, a little dumpy.
yeah, for sure. So I had a boys' night. We like, the homies came over and they went into my phone and they knew like I've been like kind of trying to wheel the older chick.
Right.
And so they took their fucking contacts
And switched them.
and switched them.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, bro, I'm getting texts from what I think is like the senior. I'm fucking like, holy shit. All of a sudden, this girl wants it. I'm like, I don't know what I did or what I changed, but I reek excellence right now. Like, this is fucking phenomenal. I'm oozing pheromones. So I fucking, I'm like, before she comes to her senses, I'm like, that night, I'm like, do you want to hang out with me? So she was like, yeah, sure, come on over. So I was like, no way. So I'm driving there, bro. This is like my first like hookup. So I'm like, the cool kids in school, like they do this, don't be nervous, bro. You got
I've seen the movies. I've seen the movies.
Exactly, bro. So and again, like this chick's just like such a huge step up than anything I've ever even had look at me. So I'm like geeking out. So I pull up, and I missed her house. I like parked down the street because I couldn't find it. And on the way there, I just asked her, like, are your parents there? Scaling what I'm getting into. And she was like, yeah, they are. And I was like, oh, I mean, whatever. So I get there, dude, and I'm walking up, bro. My heart's like 160 BPM. I'm fucking ready to go. Definitely have a fucking rubber with me, even though their parents are home. I'm like, I'm going to try and make this work.
JIC, baby, JIC.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I remember I just remember like the moment where I just like walked up and she had like one of those glass storm doors.
Right.
And then she had one of those like doors. So I fucking ring the bell, bro. And she opens the door, dude. And I just will never forget the instant moment of realization of what was going on when I saw her open that fucking door. I was like, oh my God, she's only been talking to me since my friends were here and they had my phone. Oh my God, it's Allie. It's the wrong Allie. So I'm like, oh, fuck. But I had told her I only had so much time. So I was like, I step into the foyer.
Like a fucking
and I'm
gentleman.
talking to her. Yeah, and I'm like 6 feet, room for Jesus, just like, and I'm just talking. Like, I'm not even letting her get a word in. I'm like, I'm just going to blow through this and I'm going to chew up. I'm going to filibuster this. I'm going to get through this tonight. And, and I was supposed to go to like Clay and Jess's that night too. So like they're like expecting me. So eventually, bro, I like took a breath, and the second I took that breath, she jumped in. She's like, "You want to go up my room?" I was like, "Okay." So dude, we go. So we go up in her room, bro, and she sits down on like the end of her bed, like the end. And so I sat at like the pillows, bro. Like as far as my ass would go, I was sitting directly on a pillow. And I just fucking looked at my feet and I started talking again because I was like, I can burn this time. There's only so much time left at this point. And every time I would look up from my feet and look to my left, it was like a cat, dude. She would be like 4 inches closer, eyes wide open, just wet, dude. And I'm like, oh God, oh God. So finally, bro, I mean, she's like on me basically, like her like thighs are touching, and you run out of things to talk about, you know? So I look up, we lock eyes, and she just goes, so are you going to kiss me? And I just couldn't help it. I just went, no. And dude, the best timing of my life and the worst time of my life. In that moment, dude, her dogs start freaking out. They're fucking barking their heads off. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Her face drops. She's fucking like white as paper. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, my parents are home. I was like, yeah, you said they were home. She was like, no, I didn't. I was like, you did. I have the text. What does this mean for us, bro? So she just runs up over to her bedroom door, shuts it, about to shut it. She looks at me and goes, just wait here. I go, okay, turns the lights off and leaves. I sat there for like 17 minutes in the dark and just listened to them be a family downstairs by my fucking self. I'm texting all my homies like, dude, I'm locked in this girl's fucking room. Like, I can't get out of here. So so I text her. I'm like, what do you want me to do here? And it's winter, bro. We're on the second floor. It's winter and no snow, just like hard ground. And she just writes, use the window, period. I was like, oh my God. So I was like, fuck it. I'm getting out of here. Like her dad's a gun nut, like super scary. So I opened the window and I realized I don't know how to take a fucking screen out of a window. Like, I don't know how to do this. So I start like fiddling, and it wasn't just like one of the classic like pull, like looks like the top of like a thumbtack.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking, dude, eventually I just started like whenever I thought I could get it in, I just started punching the screen, trying to get it to pop out. This was an invincible screen, bro. I could not get the screen out of the window. So eventually, dude, I texted my friends, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they were like, you know what, man? You need to stack up, and you need to get the fuck out of there. And that's what I did. I sat there. I did a 5-second countdown. Huh?
You just walked through the family?
No. Way worse than that. I blew the door open. Like, there's no way they weren't immediately like, there's an intruder in the house. I ran down, saw the door was shut, because it would be. It was winter. Immediately panicked. I don't know why I wasn't ready for that. I went into the next room I saw, which was a bathroom, shut the door, locked it, opened the bathroom window, no screen, jumped out the window, and just hauled ass to my car. The last thing they saw was a black 2000 Honda Civic at 6,000 RPM going 85 down a residential road. And they never, dude, she texted me the next day. She was like, so I'm really sorry about that. I was like, you are a piece of shit. You almost got me. Yeah, so that was that. That was
amazing. Okay, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, bye.
Jesus fucking Christ. That kid's lived a goddamn life. Constantly getting about an inch away from being blown to bits by an angry dad. He's got some demons as an underqualifying statement. That's the best escape story I've ever heard. I didn't know that. There's also a great story of him where he got catfished. I'm going to tell the story for him. He got catfished, and he said he was going to go pick up this beautiful girl in our hometown. So he comes home. I might be paraphrasing and getting some details wrong, but go IG account. Thanks, G. But he comes home, and he comes in, and he's got this girl with him that is, I want to give him credit and say she was a 2. Like, I'm not one to rate women, but this person, this is not a lie. Hey, it's not your fault. You got catfished. It's not your fault. You didn't know who you were picking up. It was just a Tinder hookup, and it was like blue hair. She looked like me with a wig, is what I'm saying. And he brings her to his room, and the way our bedrooms are set up, where his room's here and my room's here. So he puts her in the room, shuts the door, immediately whips around, opens my door, and says, "You need to fucking help me out. This is a nightmare." Because apparently she was also not dope as a person either. Like, she was apparently pretty nasty. So My roommate now, my best friend at the time, Connor Whitman, was there, and he was drinking for one of the first times, but he wasn't drunk. Like he was just trying out alcohol, had a couple beers. We were probably like 16, and me and Connor came up with this plan where Connor was just gonna act too drunk, so he needed to be brought home. So while Dex and that girl are in the room, and I'm assuming it was the same situation where he's about 9 meters away on the bed, fucking as far as he can be from this girl, which is not, you can't be that far from someone like that. But Connor just burst through the door being like, Dex, I'm drunk. You need to take me home. And he's like falling on the ground. Meanwhile, this kid's never been drunk a day in his life. He's selling it like a door-to-door insurance salesman. He's killing it. And Dex is just like, yeah, dude, gotta take him home. Sorry. And she was like, are you serious? Like, she was bummed out. I think she knew it was a lie. Maybe he wasn't selling it that well, but Dex got out of there once again. Slick Willie pulls out of another one. Fucking killed it. Woo. Alright, I think we have time for a few more calls. Oh, my cloth. My holy cloth is coming off. Why didn't anyone tell me? Sorry, let me check my text. Alright, no one's texting me. Don't worry about me. Anyway. Can't believe how consistent our viewership has been today. 50 viewers practically the whole time. Thanks so much for everyone to come out tonight. I much appreciate it. Chat has become a little bit dead, though. I'll give it to you. Say. Oh. This is trippy. Not what I meant to click, though. Oh, I fucking knew that was you, you bitch. I'm the guy from Curacao. Oh, what up? Can't call, but I'm down bad right now. What's on your mind, friend? My story didn't come close to these. It's not about having the best story. That is not the end goal of this. It's about brother fellowship. And all realizing that we're all just pieces of shit. The girl I've been sleeping with, I only am because she looks like my ex in the dark. Wow. Wow. That is something else, pimp. Are you kidding me? Alright, you need to say some Hail Marys right now and stop hooking up with that girl. That poor, poor girl. You can still read mine to fill the time. Where is it? How far up is it? Is it a paragraph? Forever grateful I don't have stories that don't compare to these. I asked a girl for her birthday once and she ghosted me for a month. I asked a girl her birthday? Where can I share stories on Discord? Cannot call right now. Just share it right here. What do you mean? You don't need to go to the Discord to do that. If anything, go to the TikTok Q&A and do it. Because that's like one of the most dead chats we have. I'm losing energy. Your stories have drained me. This job's gonna kill me. Can I copy it again? Yeah, go ahead. One time, mid-hookup, I called the girl the wrong name several times consecutively. Once you fuck up, it's hard to stop. I feel that. One time, a girl I was friends with but wanted to hook up with showed me a pic of the inside of her vag and asked if it was an STD. Oh my god. Kaylee and Kylie are hella close. Yeah. They're practically the same name. You fucking idiot. Van, post it. I'm waiting for it. It was a lonely night in the tent. Oh, I remember those tent nights. Hooking up on a tent in a tent's a different vibe, though. Especially if there's a tree knot right below you. Fucking... What are they called? Root? Tree root hanging out below you? Wait, you're not seeing my paragraph? Is there a character limit or something? I guess I'm thinking there's a character limit, yeah. Probably try and break it up into 2. Yeah, break it up into 2, Van. Yeah, I'm sure you're on the bottom during your tent hookups, lol. Talking about the girl. Also, I'll let a lady ride. Alright? I'm a classy gentleman. Here we go. See, if he can write that big of a paragraph, you can too, Van. First time chatter. We'll call him Cag. Cagand? Cagand? One time, I was into this girl, and she would only call me when she was coked up. So I drove the 6 miles to try and get lucky, and when I dropped my pants, she said, you know, if you were bigger, I would. Then I... Holy shit. Okay. This is a crazy story. Bigger, I would. Then I hung out with her for another month trying. Ended up stopping hanging out with her because she started banging a few of my friends. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I'll tell you that right now. Jesus Christ. So I'm in uni, I'm 18, and there's this super hot girl I'm into. Recently broke up with her boyfriend because she moved to a university. We were good friends, and I was like, now is my time to get in there. So I tell her she says she wouldn't mind dating me. I don't know what the fuck that means, but whatever. Fast forward, we're at a party at my house. She's fucking my friend downstairs. Saying I was hurt was an understatement. That's more than down bad. That's criminal. Jesus Christ. I've been in that situation, kinda. I lived in a frat house, though, technically, though, so... Whole different ball of wax. Alright, Van, you only sent half your story. I didn't get the first half. She was in finance, had her own apartment and everything. Sit up, I want to take your pick. Alright. I'm also in college, and I will also be grateful that I'm not so down bad that I pay for Tinder Gold. I paid for Tinder Gold once. Kind of on accident. I just wanted to go back because I thought I saw one of my friends. And I accidentally paid for Tinder Gold. Don't pay for Tinder Gold. I'm not going to read the last half of your story until I have the first half. Because that feels like that'd be unfair. Ugh. Oh, we're getting a call. $25. Okay, I don't think I paid for Tinder Gold then. I don't know what I paid for, but it wasn't fucking $25.
Call from
Isaiah.
Hello, Isaiah.
Oh,
How we doing today? What's your down bad story?
all right. So we're doing good. This happened in 8th grade. All right.
Okay, how old are you
Right now, I'm in college.
Okay.
I'm a freshman, 19.
Okay, alright, okay.
All right. So I was talking to this one chick, and I've known her since 3rd grade. Right.
Alright.
So we're like best friends or whatever, and we've like kind of had this like thing for each other for like a super long time, right?
Okay.
And then she had a boyfriend, and then they broke up, right?
Uh-huh.
So then we started talking with each other, and then after a while of talking, we were gonna get this big friend group together and go to the mall.
Okay.
So I meet some friends there first, and we're just chilling, right?
First of all,
And
I want to say
then-
this story is very 8th grade. The whole setup.
Yeah, for sure.
Continue.
And and then she randomly texts me out of the blue, right? I'm just kind of waiting for her, and she texts me, and she says that she invited another dude, like she picked up another dude, and she brought him, and she texted me because she wanted to see who she liked more.
Oh my god, that is fucking crazy. So you got thrown into a competition out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere, I kind of just I said okay, and then like a laugh emoji, like it was like whatever. But inside, I was hurting.
Alright, so what happened after that?
Well, pretty much what happened, like I don't even I think we might have like seen each other for like a tiny bit, but like I was pretty much avoiding her.
Right.
And then I was just hanging out with other people who were there. And then she kind of texted me like, "Oh, once you said okay, I just thought like you didn't care." And then I just kind of just let it go because I was like, it was a messed up situation. I was just low key hurt.
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, that's a fucked up situation, but the fact that she's like, "Oh, well, obviously you didn't care," like you fucking bum rushed you with that whole plan. There's
I
like
don't know the worst part.
You go ahead.
The worst part is I was gonna ask her out on that day.
Oh my god, bro. This is a
Ooh.
genuine down bad story. This is legitimate.
It was definitely the worst I've ever been played in my life, and it's been years before, like since that.
Well, I'm sure that moment molded you into the man you are today. I'm sure you take less shit than you did back then. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got a lot of down bad stories, but
But
I always
still,
remember that.
that is horrific. Well, I appreciate you having the confidence to tell me that.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'm loving the show. I was watching on TikTok, and then I instantly went on the Twitch.
Awesome. I'm glad you were a come over. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Have a good one, man.
You too.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, poor guy. One of my friends in high school, also named Isaiah, funny enough, was also thrown into a competition for this girl named Raylan. Isaiah also ended up losing. No one wins a competition like that. I have a story about accidentally getting stuck on a boat for troubled youth and then proceeding to be down bad for one of the girls. That's awesome. Alright, I only got half your story, Van. No, sorry. Sorry, I didn't have the Gregorian chants going. Alright. I think we're going to wrap up here. W's in the chat. This is a great first attempt. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone, for your stories. May God bless you. En el Espíritu Santo decito de mi canto. Amen. Those aren't the words. What is it? En el Padre de Hijo. En el nombre del Padre, de Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Amen. Bless yourselves. Your confessions are beautiful. I was sorry about the time. I don't have time. I can't read these. I'll do it for the rest of the night. Thank you, everyone, for joining. This was great content. I'll be back again soon. This went well enough where we'll be able to do it again. Bless your hearts. I'm trying to think of a slogan to end this with. I don't know. God damn it. I'm happy to see everyone. And good Spanish from a Mexican. No problem, bud. Alright. See ya.